him, the Overlord.
So why are you asking me? What am I, sloppy seconds?
He just came around first.
Yeah.
Whether Kane would be taking over help from Crowley now that he's dead and a demon.
Yeah, because that's what we're going to do. What do you think, troublemaker? Next time, trying to cause controversy there, but...
I think that would be the logical thing, assuming that you actually...
I feel like if anybody was going to take it over, it should have been
My mom or Crowley's mom? Okay, just check it. You don't have to call my mom after every episode. You know, like, I really do not feel this way about you. Just like, I know, it's fun to watch that. Yeah, Rowena, very interesting. We're moving into a very, where are we, 14, 15? 15. We're moving into a really interesting part of the show. It's getting very interesting right now. I think some of your stuff will get answered.
Okay, thanks.
Hey.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
So, I'm just wondering, how does it feel to be the nerd god?
You the what?
The nerd god.
Nerd god. I'm not a nerd god. I'm a geek god. I'm not a nerd. What's the difference? Well, everybody take her outside. For the rest of the weekend, everybody's going to come up to you and give you a definition. No, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Ask Curtis. Nerds like the Beatles? No, that's not it. Something like that. Just like being a nerd god. I'm not a geek god. Go. Sorry.
What was your overall favorite role?
I haven't finished with this one, so well, I mean, it could be dead at the end of the season. You never know. Guys, you never know. I mean, it's like, it could be. We don't know. Hey. It's supernatural. This could end pretty badly. Well, thank you. That's a kind thing to say. I think the biggest change in my career, what makes it such a favourite for me, is Battlestar. Playing Robert in Battlestar. Whereas all the other things are important for a reason. I mean, I love doing Supernatural. It's a great character to play. And it keeps unfolding. So many great writers have come up with ideas for Crowley that make it different. And it's just fun to see what they think. Romo was a very specific purpose in that show. Who here has seen Battlestar? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with you people? We're talking about sci-fi that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Never cancelled. Filled with beautiful men and women. Incredible story about the human race. Incredible story about the human race. Clever, it's the Western in space. It's not another Star Trek or another, any of those. But you have to see it. It's just one of those things that's going to be there forever. Beginning and end. Watch it. Then you'll know what I mean. Who's next?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering what it was like working on Doctor Who.
What it was like? It was extraordinary. I got a phone call saying, would you like to be on Doctor Who? Yes. Actually, it was like, would you like to play James Bond on Doctor Who? Really was the question. Yeah, it's amazing, incredible. And then my answer to that was, yeah, fantastic, love to do it. And then I made a phone call to Jim Michaels. And then have to call them back and say, terribly sorry, I can't do it. Because I was shooting an episode of Supernatural, we couldn't change the dates. And so I had to call England back and say, as much as I really appreciate the offer, I can't be on Doctor Who. And the next, I was very upset. And the next morning I got a phone call, 6 a.m. It's like, Mark, yes. are you working now? I mean, what do you mean now? Well, can you get on a plane tomorrow? I went, actually I can. And so they flipped the entire schedule for Doctor Who. But the first one in March. Marcus Wilson, I owe him a big debt for that. But what the problem was there is I said yes, but I didn't have permission from Supernatural or Warner Brothers to do the actual show. So I got these flurry of phone calls going, you're doing what? I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should have asked first. So I made way too many phone calls. I called Jim, and everyone was like, oh man, this is not good. So I called Sarah Campbell, got hold of Sarah, I was like, I need help, I think I made a big mistake. What have you done? So I said, what have I done? It doesn't sound too bad, let's see what happens. And so, because of Jim and Johnny Mac and our producers, they were like, alright, get on a plane. So I did both at the same time. I flew backwards and forwards to Cardiff and did Supernatural. Got off a plane, go to set, work. Get off a plane, go to set, work. It was an amazing experience. And Who is, I have a lot of love for Matt. I think Matt is the most extraordinary guy. Okay, to be honest.
He's great. I love him.
What do you want?
I have a special place in my heart for
Just to be in your company.
and mine.
Yeah, amazing
I
experience.
know, I've heard. Like,
So, alright, we've got to that time of the day. I could do this for days. This is my dear fun. Love you too. For those of you that are new and those of you old know that this is what I believe, where we're at. This is my favourite thing to do. Whatever the energy may be, whatever it is, how tired we are, or awake we are, whatever mood we have to be in. This is my favourite thing to do. This is why I do what I do. I come from live music, these gentlemen, in live theatre. And in that context, when we're playing, there's an instant reaction. Come to the concerts tonight, you'll find out. There's an instant reaction with an audience that is the most amazing experience you can have. You put your heart out there, you put your guts out there, and they give you love back, and it just drives you on. It makes you better, it makes everything work. It's the essence of what life is for a performer. It is the greatest gift that an audience can give you, is their participation. Now we make television. When we make television, we're surrounded by our friends and a few other people, and they're very good. You know what? You were fantastic. So it's great. It makes you feel good and wonderful. But it takes several months and a lot of effort and a lot of other people to put it together and finally create this thing that's music, sound, effects, and all of these things. And then they hand it over to you. And we're not there with you when you experience it. Wish we were. It's a wonderful experience to do. We used to do that with Battlestar. We used to screen it at Cinerama. And 1,000 people came to watch the show. It's the most amazing experience. Like watching the series as a kid. But that sharing with an audience just is not, it's not the same thing. I mean, we know you love it. You write the most amazing things about it. You post the most amazing things about your love for the show and your love for what we do. And what you do and what you don't like, we appreciate it all of it. We love it with all of our hearts. But they ask, why do you go to conventions? I said, well, it's a difficult thing. There's not a lot of time to see everybody and make everybody feel as though they've been seen. There's not a lot of time to address every single person. So a lot of you here that I know, I've known for a long time. And there's new people here that go, well, why did we come to this? Why do we do this? And the reason I come, I know the reason why I come. I come because when I come and do this is like closing the circle. This is like watching it together. This is me getting a second chance of getting that feeling back that comes from my performance. You know, we don't get to do it when we make a show, but we get to do it when we go to see you guys. And so I'll travel all over the world, as many times as I can to see as many of you as I possibly can, just for the amount of love that you show me for what it is that I do. And for that, I'm truly blessed. There you go.